Hello YouTube, Ace Gaming Productions here, and I just wanted to make this, well, of course, this is Call of Duty Black Ops, Nazi Zombies, but, well, I don't have Battlefield Bad Company 2 at the time. I was going to do a playthrough of that, a gameplay video of that while I'm talking about Battlefield 3, but I guess at this point, you guys shouldn't care because Battlefield 3 is going to be such an amazing game. I mean, yeah, you don't need Battlefield Bad Company gameplay with that. It's completely different games. But so I'm getting Battlefield 3, and I was pressing the button to buy it on Newegg for $50 for the PS3. Now, the thing about the console versions is that only 24 players. Now, you guys have never played Battlefield 2, so why would that even matter to you guys? 24 players. Oh, that sounds amazing. That's double the amount of players of World at War or Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3 when it's going to come out or whatever. Well, mainly because the maps are going to be so big that you need players. You need more players for the map. Otherwise, it's just going to feel empty. Now, Battlefield 1943. Let me go to that because it is basically Battlefield 3. No, I shouldn't say that. They're two completely different games. But the concept is there. Battlefield 1943 is 24 players, a map, and normally there is 2 jets per team. That's what you start off with. And then there is a base that you capture, and you get another jet for your team. Now, that's okay. That's great gameplay. I love Battlefield 1943. I have it. I play it all the time. But, I was watching gameplay of Battlefield 2, and they have 32 players, I think it is. 32 players each team. So now that takes it to a whole different scale. Now you have 8 jets. Now you have 8 jets carpet bombing, and you have 8 tanks, and you have 12 to 20 infantrymen at a time running around capturing bases. Now, what does that matter? What does that matter? You guys probably think that more players is crap completely, but it is not. It's, believe you and me. I mean, now I'm gonna start going into this a little bit. MAG. Massive action game. I think that's what it was. I have it, but massive action game, MAG. 256 players, 264 players, something around there, and it's ridiculous. But the thing about that is that the battle is in specific parts throughout the game. So you could be in one place and you could only be around 24 people at a time with your platoon or your squad or whatever. That's pretty much the thing about MAG, that 256 players, 264 players, whatever it is, that sounds amazing. However, you don't see that many players when you're playing, because you're not in that map. The map is in, what I like to think of it is the map is split out into four quadrants, and each quadrant is dedicated to one platoon. And in each quadrant, you don't see each platoon. You don't see the other platoons. They're all taking on their own bases. But I wanted to get into that because I just want to show you guys that sometimes more players isn't a good idea. But in the case of Battlefield, in the Battlefield series, Battlefield 2 and Battlefield 3, more players is in fact better, because now when you have jets, and you have helicopters, and you have boats, and tanks, and cars, and jeeps, and infantrymen running around and just causing mayhem throughout the entire level. Now you've got this level of gameplay that just you can't convey it through a console with 24 players. They've already said that they're going to dumb down the gameplay, so to speak. I don't want to say dumb down, because the game's still going to be amazing either way, but they're going to dumb down the gameplay in order to have it run fine on consoles, because consoles, they came out 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, I have the launch PS3. Well, I had it actually. I have the new Slim because the PS3 got Yellow Light of Death. But the PS3, the Xbox 360, their software and their hardware is outdated, so to speak. You know, they play the latest games. You know, any game that comes out, they could play it. However, in the case of Battlefield 3, when it's running on the Frostbite 2 engine, and it's running on huge maps that they're planning on running for the PC version with 64 players. I mean, I think in that case they're going to make the maps very similar. With 24 players, what I think you're going to have is Battlefield 1943 in essence, but with really good graphics. You know, that's okay. You know, console players, you guys are going to be amazed by it either way, whether you get it for PS3, Xbox 360, or PC, because the game is just going to be overall team-based, and it's not going to be, you know, you're not going to be worrying about yourself the whole time, so you're not going to be looking at 64 players in the map. But in this case, when you have, and I keep on referring to jets, of course, because I'm a jet player in Battlefield 1943. I'm in a plane 90% of the time, giving bombing support to the infantrymen down below, bombing tanks, bombing jeeps, and dogfighting with other planes to keep them from bombing my teammates. But so, you know, Battlefield 3, just destructible environments. Pretty much everything is going to be destructible, and you know the consoles can't run a huge mag style map with those graphics, the Frostbite 2 engine running, and 64 players running around in a map. Now, yes, mag had 256 players, but they dumbed down the graphics so absolutely, like they completely dumbed down the graphics in order to fit the 256 players, and honestly, it's still kind of laggy, the gameplay. And that's because once you start getting well, you can't drive a helicopter there, but you can get in it and you could use a minigun, which I thought was horrible. I think they should have let you drive helicopters the whole time, you know, because why have a helicopter if all you could do is get in it and it's stationary and all you could use a minigun? Well, forget about that. In Battlefield 3, you're going to have jets, helicopters, you know, all this stuff flying around, and the consoles can't support it, and because the consoles, their software, hardware is completely outdated. Not completely outdated, I shouldn't say that, because they do keep up with updates and all that, but the reason why they keep it so such a high level for the PC version is because the PC version never goes outdated, because you buy the PC version and it's meant for you to upgrade it continuously throughout its lifetime. You get a new graphics card, you get a new this, you get a new that. Then they come out with a new DirectX like every 12 months, I think it is. You know, a new DirectX game every 12 months, and Battlefield 3 is going to be running at DirectX 10 to DirectX 11. And if you don't have that on your graphics card, you will not be able to run it. And also, their minimum requirements, like their requirements to play the game, is a quad core, at least 2.9 gigahertz, I think. And that sounds ridiculous, but when you're running at 60 frames per second, which is how the game is projected to run at, you really need that. Otherwise, if you have that, you're going to be running at medium settings at 30 frames per second. I almost said feet per second. At 30 frames per second. And now at that point, you're going to start feeling lag, and you're going to start just dying randomly because you can't figure out fast enough where the bullets are coming from. And I've played the alpha trial at a buddy of mine's house. I've played the alpha trial, and you know, even at they don't let you adjust the graphics for that, the graphics setting. Even at I think, I'm not even sure, it was running at medium because his computer can't run it at max. I don't think so. So even at medium, the graphics were just amazing. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't even know how Modern Warfare 3 is going to match up to it. Now, Modern Warfare 2, all said and done, Modern Warfare 2 had amazing multiplayer for the 4 or 5 months continuing after the game released. I pre-ordered that. I pre-ordered Modern Warfare 2, so don't be saying that I don't know what the game is like, that I've never played it before, which is a complete and total lie. I still play it with friends, but I saw a Modern Warfare 3 preview. I think the day the preview came out, and as soon as I saw the scuba diving scene with I think it was you, and then you're watching another guy scuba diving in the water, I thought to myself, oh no, they're going to do another scuba diving scene. Because as you guys probably know, in every Black Ops Modern Warfare scene, except in the case of World at War, they have scuba diving scenes. Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and Modern Warfare 3. That's another thing, that they're kind of relying on old single-player gameplay and kind of recycling that through the series, and I could predict them doing that. I could have predicted them doing that the minute I heard that they were going to be lowering down the time they have making games to about 6 months. I think it was maybe even less. I think it was no. I think I'm not exactly sure how long they take with the games, but they do definitely, absolutely, 100% do not take as much time as DICE and DICE. How long they took to perfect and develop Battlefield 3? They took 5 years, and 3 years ago there was rumors that they were already starting on Battlefield 3, but the problem with that is 3 years ago they did not have the software to make the game that they were envisioning. They were envisioning huge maps, 64-player maps. They've tried with 134 players to they've tried it and successfully played 134 players, but I saw a interview with Patrick Bach, one of the lead developer of Battlefield 3, and he stated allegedly that more players does not actually mean more fun. He sort of was trying to express that 64 players was the max amount of players that you would have while still keeping the fun essence in it. And I understand that, because Battlefield 2 had 64 players, and oh no, you guys might be thinking, oh no, Battlefield 2 had 64 players, they're not going to do anything with it. Absolutely not, you are retarded, because they have perfected, I can't say perfected because there's no perfect game. I would have to say that there's absolutely no perfect game. Modern Warfare 3 is just gonna be a map pack, it looks like, to Modern Warfare 2. The previews looks like, okay, now they're trying to keep up with the new, because I've noticed lately that even me, I like to have urban settings in gameplay. Like, I do not like to have open field gameplay like Wasteland. I think that's Wasteland in Modern Warfare 2, or is that Black Ops? I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember. I think it's Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2. I do not like to have that sort of map that's open. I like to have urban style settings. And now when I saw previews that they're going to start having urban settings in their multiplayer maps and single player maps, it got me to wondering, how are they going to keep up with that? I mean, they didn't change graphics. They didn't up the graphics like how they should have. I mean, yeah, you should have upped the graphics between Black Ops and, I mean, I know Activision and Infinity Ward are two completely different developers, but they should have brought it upon themselves to up the graphics a little bit, up the gameplay a little bit, add some more players in there, you know. I mean, I haven't heard anything about the player count of Modern Warfare 3, but I could tell you that it's not going to be anywhere close to Battlefield 3 either for the consoles or for the PC version. Now, okay, that's fine with me, because with Modern Warfare 3, you're going to have the fast action that you had with Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 1, and Black Ops, and maybe even World at War. You know, let's add some Activision in there, because that's what the Call of Duty series shoots for. They shoot for less players, less team-based gameplay, and faster action. You know, okay, you turn a corner and there's 4 guys there, and they all open fire on you. That's the kind of gameplay that they shoot for in all of their series. And that's understandable, because when you're running on outdated software, and I'm only saying outdated software because the Modern Warfare series, they've just barely upgraded anything that they've done. You know, Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2, it was a big difference. But from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, I'm looking at the graphics, and I'm looking at the trailer for it, and I'm seeing the helicopter passing overhead through this massive looking map of skyscrapers. Now, that's not what you're going to be playing. You are not going to be playing huge massive map as if you're going to be playing Battlefield 3. No way. You can't just jump from Black Ops style little maps like that and Rust maps on Modern Warfare 2 to Battlefield 3 style maps. That's my thinking of it. So that all being said, I'm going to be getting Battlefield 3. Now, I pre-ordered it on Newegg.com for, yes, it's a very reliable site. They don't rip you off or anything. I pre-ordered it on Newegg a couple of weeks ago for $50. It was on sale, no shipping, free shipping, free tax, and whatever. So I don't know if I'm going to be getting it for sure for PS3, but I'm going to be coming out with some new videos, possibly for PC if I build the computer. If I build the computer I was planning on building for my birthday, and for my birthday in about my birthday's not about for 2 months, but I'm gonna get in like a month or so. I'm gonna build it myself from parts found on Newegg.com, completely on Newegg.com. Like I said, a reliable website. So I'm just gonna end this up with some Modern Warfare 2 search and destroy kill cams, live online gameplay, and this has been an Ace Gaming production. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you want to see some more commentaries, because this has been my first commentary. Hallelujah. It's been my first commentary, and there's going to be more coming your way whenever I just get to it. Alright, bye guys.